Hello everybody, it's Bo Kim here. Today I'm going to talk about Korean Ddueom, which I previously many times talked about. It's Korean Moxa. Usually we use Mugwort for the Moxa. The reason why I want to call it Ddueom, because the way Chinese or Japanese use it, it's a little bit different from what we use, how we use it. And this thing is called suktan. It's a smokeless moxa cone made with mugwort and jade clay, I'm not sure if I'm reading it right, germanium, bioceramic, carbonized mugwort. So this one is smokeless. You can find this on Amazon, I believe. And this one has what's it called? Infrared. This one has infrared. So why am I talking about this today? As you know, I've been writing about, my story, and I am experiencing really like immense pain within my joints and my whole back. My arms, my legs are achy right now. I think whenever we revisit our traumas as a survivor, we tend to trigger our past pains, and which is necessary, in my opinion, to your recovery and healing. So I'm gonna need to use some help of this Moxa. And what it does, it's a heat therapy, basically. It elevates your blood circulation. It helps with inflammation by elevating blood circulation, make everything move. And in Korean medicine, they call it oil, which is like, if I translate it like word to word, is basically frozen blood, like blockage of blood. And we don't want that kind of blockage of blood within our body floating around. So it helps break down or melt the blockage of blood. And also mugwort, it elevates your body heat. And when your body heat is elevated, it's, promotes blood circulation, which improves inflammation throughout your body system. And and uric acid and stuff like that, it helps you detox. So one-time use usually is good with one moxa, but I sometimes like to make it really hot, so I'm going to use 2 cones. And to use this kind of moxa cones, you're gonna need a device like this. There are many devices that you can probably find on Amazon. I got this probably Amazon too years ago, so I'm not sure if they still exist. This is a Korean brand. They also have one that's really traditional, made with red clay. If you can get your hands on it, it's even better. But this one is like more like a modernized device. It's made with like outside, I think it's silicone, and the inner part is like ceramic. So it keeps the heat for a long time. And when you light this up, I'm going to show you later, but when you light this up, it's going to be invisible. You cannot see whether it is lit up or not. So what you have to do is to blow on it, and you're gonna see the heat. It's gonna turn red. That way you know it's lit up. And to light this up, you're not gonna use a little lighter. You're gonna need a torch. You're gonna need a torch. And you're gonna torch it. Obviously not holding, but holding with your hands. You're gonna need some type of ramekin, like a ceramic ramekin that's heat resistant. You're gonna place it in here and you're gonna torch it for about good 15 seconds to 20 seconds all around. You don't have to flip it to heat it up, just the way it stands. Heat it up, the heat will transfer once it gets light up. And it's smokeless, it's very convenient, and it's gonna warm this device up, and the heat of this Moxa will infuse or radiate through this hole. Don't worry, there's mesh and it's not gonna break down. And it takes about a good 10 to 15 minutes for the whole device to start feeling hot, and you're gonna start feeling the heat of this thing. It's gonna take about good 10 minutes in my opinion. If you're sensitive to heat, it's probably not gonna take that long, but for me, my experience, it did take about that time. So the total time that this device is gonna be hot or warm or like usable, like it's gonna last good hour, 1 hour, and you can sleep through it as long as you have a belt that wraps around it and keeps it secure. But I don't recommend falling asleep with this device on your body because, you know, fire hazard. Anytime it can just open by, like you can maybe flip your body and then it can tilt over and it could be a mess. So I don't recommend falling asleep, although it secures. It's like, you know, like you see, it's kind of secure, but still, you don't want to take the chance. But sometimes I do fall asleep, but I don't recommend it. All right, so let me show you how I set this up. Oh, and yeah. What else? What was I gonna say to you about this product? I mean, there are many other companies that make it, but I would recommend you to go find this exact product. And the company is Ddueom Medical. It's from Korea, and they're well-known Korean medicine, medical equipment, medical products brand. This one as well is from the same company, Ddueom. All right, there are a lot of Moxa when you go on Amazon, so make sure you find a Moxa that is reputable. Don't just buy it because it looks like it. Do your own research, because you don't want to be putting something that is toxic in your body. So make sure, do your research. If I can, I will leave a link to Amazon or where you can find it. If I can find it, there's a website. It's a Korean website, so I'm not sure if they will ship it to America, but all right. So things that you need are the smokeless Korean Moxa cones. I'm going to use 2. My recommendation, until you get used to this heat, and after at least using it for once, use only 1 cone. I'm going to use 2 cones because I know how my body is, because I've used this multiple times. Okay, and a torch. And something to, some tongs to move the hot cones into the device. All right, great. I'm going to start torching. But before you torch, make sure you remove anything that is gonna melt, that may melt. We're gonna remove this plastic piggy bank. I'm making it harder than it is, so I'm gonna light up one first and do the other. Okay. Once you see that it's lit up on top like that, it's usually a good sign that it's already probably lit up, but I'm just gonna go for a little more. All right. So I brought some blowtorch. It's probably gonna be faster. Good job. It's probably very hot to touch the ramekin. Do it in your kitchen, not like me in the bedroom. I'm doing it in the bedroom because I was too tired. Okay, so I'm placing this so I can close the lid. How did I close it last time? Okay. If it's just 1 cone, you can just go ahead and close it like this. Since I have 2 cones, I'm gonna have to be a little bit strategic. Okay, so I have this device all lit up inside, and if you lit up the cone correctly, you're gonna be able to feel the heat already. It's very hot, and please do not touch that little mesh thing. That's metal. It's really gonna be really hot and it's gonna burn you, so be careful. And you're gonna place this on the core of your body, or you can place, like if your arm's hurting or if your wrist is hurting, you can place this on the site of pain. Like if it's your knees, you can place it on your knees like this, if it's like the elbow, you can put it on your elbow. I'm going to put it on top of my lower belly, lower abdomen, probably like 3 inches down from my belly button, which is like just right above, like, your genital area. Don't touch that. If you're a male, I don't recommend hitting that part of your body. If you're a male, place it on top of your belly button, or just around, just a little under the belly button. You don't want to warm up your reproductive system, or, you know, that's like a, thing we say in Korea. Male reproductive system has to stay cool. But for female, we need our reproductive system warm at all times. If you are a female, that just go ahead and touch your lower abdomen right now, where your uterus is. If you feel cold in that spot, like lower abdomen, you definitely need to promote your blood circulation. There's no restriction, in my opinion. You can do this every day, whenever you feel it, unless you have medical condition. If you have any medical condition, please, I'm not a doctor, consult your doctor. Especially if you have diabetes, if you have cancer, if you have heart disease, if you have any circumstances, any medical conditions that will put you in danger when your body temperature goes up, and pregnancy, please do not use this device before you get medical advice from your medical provider. But if you are miscarrying, or if you just had miscarried, if you just had a baby, this device will really benefit you. But still then, go ahead and get your permission from your medical provider and use this device to flush out all the gunk, all of the, frozen blockage, blood out your body. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, see you next time, guys. Happy Ddueoming.